Okay, we are unmuted on my end.
Yay, and we're live on my end. Hey everybody,
Hello!
I am Alex,
And I'm Afro.
aka Replay the Master.
And I'm Afro.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Afro.
Afro. Like,
Um,
I do also have an actual name, but everyone just calls me Afro because it's easier.
well, I mean, I literally met you on fucking Tumblr, and that was what we called you there, and it just sort of stuck. I mean, I could call you by your real name, but why would I?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, so today we're gonna do, drawing Pokemon from memory.
Yep.
And simply because Afro asked, I sent him this drawing that I drew ahead of time. If Afro, you want to put that up on your screen, that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
If not, whatever.
Just give me a sec, cause I gotta kind of do a little roundabout way of doing it.
Right. It's for Afro's people hadn't seen it yet. It's a picture of it's a scrub drawing of Pikachu, and it says Boogaloo.
Why the fuck are you
Uh,
Why the fuck would you try to save that to downloads? I don't put anything in downloads.
Well, but yeah, so Avro asked what the hell the Boogaloo was about. It's a reference to, there was a really old Mad magazine issue. My dad collected them. He doesn't anymore. But yeah, he collected them for a while. And during like the height of the Pokemon craze back in the 90s, like Mad magazine did like an issue that had like a bunch of Pokemon stuff. And one of them had like a comic that was like, as if you're reading the Pokemon manga, but and it's like every single time Pikachu said something in a scene, it just a little speech bubble saying like Pikachu or whatever. But every single time he said something, it would have a totally different word. Like, as in, like it's like it would be stuff like bloody Pikachu, Boogaloo, how's by you, and shit like that. And yeah, it's stuck in my head. It's always been funny, so
Oh,
I drew a thing.
Okay, wow, I just noticed how filthy my monitor is. I gotta fucking clean that.
All right. Oh, I didn't get out the timer.
I have
Now you
forgot
get to
as
see
well.
that for a second. Okay. So, yes, I have multiple monitors. No, I'm not going to cheat. So, Afra has multiple monitors too, so if I can cheat, he can cheat, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I ain't the cheating type.
No.
But
so
I
need to open my timer.
yeah, I have to actually put the timer on this like scene. Cuz I don't have it on this scene.
I probably should put it on mine as well, because there's space in the bottom of the thing. And plus it'll make it easier for me to view.
Okay,
Wait, no,
there it is.
The whole thing. Ah!
Now let's make it a little bit bigger.
Stop.
I'll put it.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Put it up over
Shit,
here.
because of Psy. It'd be fantastic if I could just like have it bloody over the taskbar. Is there an option for that? Always on top. Yay!
I just gotta remember what the hotkeys I set for this is, because I don't really use this timer anymore.
I know that space is start and space is also stop.
I
got this yesterday.
I have Q set to start and split and E to stop.
Yeah, that doesn't mean a whole lot to me, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay, so just rules. Essentially, we are not allowed to use references, obviously. That's kind of the point. But beyond that, we have essentially just one rule of half an hour per drawing.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that we're going to be doing that's going to massively, like, impact rules. So,
yeah, unless
if you want to go watch Afro's stream to see what he's doing, You can do that with Afro Blade Master is his Twitch handle.
Yeah, and you can do the same with Alex's at Replay the Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Also, I really need new nibs for my pen, but I don't have them, and this one is flat.
I mean, I've never I've had this tablet for like almost a decade, and I never had to put in a new nib for it. I just don't draw that much.
I mean, I could send you a picture of what my pen looks like, and it's like, you know how a normal light pen of some description would have like a little bump or something where it's like, like it sticks out like a good, like, I don't know, 5 millimeters and like is like rounded and shit.
Mm-hmm.
This nib sticks out about 1 millimeter and it's flat.
Yeah, mine's kind of at like a bit of a 45-degree angle.
Uh-huh. Like, for anyone watching, this is what the end of the pen looks like, right? Oh, someone's ringing me. I need to disable that immediately.
Yeah, it might help.
Shit. Bam, responded, and do not disturb mode is now on.
You know, I should probably flip my phone to silent.
Yeah.
Just gotta remember to take it off silent later.
Yeah. So this is kind of what the pen looks like. It's supposed to have a nib that sticks out like that, roughly. Like, not exactly necessarily. Mine, mine on the other hand looks more like that. Because I fucking worn it down so much.
Yeah, and
I still haven't replaced it. So I don't have any to replace it with. I thought I did, but they're for a different pen.
I mean, I think I still have a few, but I don't. I have because I've never replaced it, but I don't even know how.
Do you have a Wacom?
Yeah, Wacom Bamboo.
So usually they come with them, and I apparently have just lost mine. But usually they come with them and like a little removal tool. It looks like a little like alligator clip sort of thing.
So you just clip that around it and pull it out?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah. So, let's get started.
Yeah.
So, Afro,
Yes.
for you, I have chosen a really simple one to start with, and it is simple, and you know I'll get mad if you don't get it because it's one of my favorites. It's Dragonair.
Okay. And honestly, I for a second there I thought you were about to say Voltorb, and I was about to say, and
no,
I was
just a fucking sphere thing, angry eyes.
and
done.
I was about to say, how dare you insult me? Okay, so I did think
The
about it.
fucking
Okay, so
ball Pokemon.
I did think about this, but all the names I had in my head are suddenly gone. So, how about a classic that everyone who's played the older gen should know? Zubat.
Zubat. Okay.
Alright.
So are we like are we going like full inked and stuff if we have time, or are we just gonna stop with sketching?
I'm probably gonna stop with sketching.
Okay. I might like do some colored background for the sketches and stuff though.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And the timer didn't go.
Mine did.
There, because I had to fucking select the timer.
I sketch in blue normally for anybody that's watching.
Yeah, I sketch.
I know this is not correct immediately, but
hold on, I forgot about my music too.
I don't have music going. I normally would if I was fucking drawing by myself. But I chose not to today, so I can better concentrate.
Oh, I concentrate better with the music.
See, I normally do as well, but if I'm talking to someone, it's actually kind of distracting.
Yeah, that's why I have mine so quiet. That's why I have mine like really quiet.
Say he has little things on his ears or something, but maybe I'm just thinking of the fucking spiky-eared Pikachu. Oh god, I hate the body immediately. It's just completely throwing me. It's like looks like a fucking hunchback. No. I am sketching this way too quickly as well. I'm like rushing it. It's like we're a fucking minute and a half in. I've got like fucking 30 times that remaining.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say he's like little like swallow tail looking legs.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking out loud.
Also, I kind of like how we both started with Gen 1 Pokemon.
Well, honestly, I just chose fucking Dragonair because, like I said, it's one of my favorites. I'm like, yay, I know that one and it's fun. This looks like trash. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I don't like it.
Oh no, I have like the moment you suggested this, I accepted that mine was gonna look like trash. All of them.
I don't like this. It looks like garbage. I hate it. Oh, stop! Why did I decide to do this challenge?
Do they have something at the ends of their tail?
What was that?
Just like I'm just wondering aloud if they had something at like the end of their tail. I want to say they did.
Well, again, not telling. Really wish Windows notifications didn't just do that.
I just wish Windows didn't.
What specifically?
Like half the shit they do. You know, well, mostly with updates and how they destroy everything. Every time.
Dude, I literally never have that issue. I hear you and Brendan complaining about that so often, and it's like, what? I don't understand. What's the problem?
Like sometimes you'll just change a setting, or it'll fuck with something. Like a lot of streamers I watch, like every time Windows has an update, they need to redo their entire audio setup. I think those things are bigger.
I mean, honestly, what you just said, like, all it made me think was that one, like, thing where it's like a character from Ed, Edd and Eddy, I don't know which one, going like, bigger tits, she says, not big enough, make them bigger.
Oh yeah, that little thing that someone made of Double D.
Double D, right? Oh, I get it. Haha. That's why they chose Double D.
Well, that and like there was this other meme going around of someone with like a Double D profile picture who made like a freaking full paragraph tweet about how horny people don't have rights.
Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Honestly, I just love the whole, just like, not big enough, he says. Make them bigger.
You know, that actually reminds me of a story that one of the artists I follow told like ages ago about when he used to be back on, about when he used to do commissions on Fur Affinity. Because like the person commissioned him to draw a massive snake woman, like building a kaiju sized snake woman with 10 pairs of tits running down her body, like 10 pairs of massive tits running down her body and everything. And like he did a sketch pretty much to the exact specifications he gave, and the person's response was the tits weren't big enough.
Wow.
It's like, dude, she is like 60% tit at this point.
I mean, there is that, like, really bizarre fetish that people have where, like, the tits are, like, 80% of the picture and, like, the person's, like, literally, like, squashed into them and, like, you can't even see their face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that, even in the slightest. Also, I completely started my drawing over because, like, I realized that, like, I think I'm doing something wrong, and, like, I feel like there's, like, a specific angle that is usually drawn from that I was not even remotely doing right.
And for those wondering, all the music I'm gonna be playing today is by a chiptune artist who goes by Popsky, Popskyy. Look up his Bandcamp. He is really good.
I remember as a kid, like there was like actually this fight in the playground between a couple of kids that like I wasn't part of, but like I was witnessing it. Essentially, these two. Fuck! I just erased that and then did exactly the same thing again. But yeah, and like essentially, like one kid was arguing that like Zubat doesn't have any eyes, and it's like, look, he's like, yes, he does. And what do you think these things are? Like, was like pointing to his ears, and it's like, honestly, like, given how old we were, it's not surprising that this kid thought that Zubat's ears were like eyes, because, like, what else on Zubat looks like eyes? And so, like, because of this is why I've drawn the little thing in its ear like that, because it's like, I seem to remember there being like a little thing in its ear, and that's why this kid was like, no, it definitely has eyes, like that's like, see, that's like squinting or whatever. Um, and it honestly just baffles me how much like how people can get like so like worked up and defensive. You know what I mean? About something so minor.
Yeah, well, like especially makes sense, like, back then, because like uh another person I follow on YouTube, another artist, Plague of Gripes. He actually made a term for this in a video he made about Gohan from Dragon Ball. Uh, he coined the term comfort branding. It's basically where like someone, like usually like a younger teen, or like when you or like it's something that people do a lot when they're younger. Um, they will associate a brand with their identity, and then an attack on that brand is an attack against them because they associate with it so much.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Okay, like, I will admit that, like, I was completely blown away by the fact that it's Miltank and not Milk Tank. Like, as a kid, I had absolutely no idea that I had just read it wrong, like, the first time I saw it, or heard it wrong, whichever it was. And it just, like, I just never processed it. Like, it's like I would like, and I play the games, and it's like, not granted, not as a child, but like I did play the games, and it's like it's honestly like I played the games, and it's like I must have seen it at some point, but then like I was talking to someone about something, and like someone brought up like fucking, I think it was like we were talking about Whitney's Miltank, because like, and how like fucking like impossibly stupid it is. And like my thought, like at the time, I was like, Miltank, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like, what do you mean? Like, isn't it Milk Tank? And they're like, no. And I was just like, oh my god, everything I know is a lie. It was like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean?
Dude, I do that too, like all the fucking time. It's crazy, cause like at least with me at least, it's like my brain will see it one way, and then like it's near impossible to make my brain see it a different way.
Oh yeah.
Like fucking, I'm trying to think of a good example. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like something probably from some JRPG or something, or maybe
talked about it recently with me, Jerpaga, which I completely did not even process at the time.
Yeah, well that was more of like a joke. That was more of like a joke I repeated. Because like I've heard people refer to, they just say JRPG as Jerpaga, because like JRPG, Jerpaga.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's just that like, when you said that to me, I was just like, I'm sorry, what? Had no idea what you were talking about. But yes, continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, my brain's just like, at the moment. It happens.
Yeah. Man, I wish I had a cleaner sketching style, but it's just like every time I try to draw with like not 10,000 lines, my fucking brain just goes, huh?
Same.
Like, I can ink with like single lines and stuff, obviously, but like whenever I sketch, it's like my brain's like, no, you do this with a pencil and you draw it slowly. And I watch other like professional artists like draw shit without sketching first, and then it's just like, man, I wish I could do that. And then it's like, oh, that is their sketch, shit. And now they're inking.
Oh, dude, like, don't even get me fucking started. It's like I follow a lot of artists, and like I follow like a fuckload of artists, and because of a streamer I watch, like I also see a lot of art from a lot of super talented artists that draw fan art for his streams. And it's like half the time like, yeah, it's like it's just a sketch. It's like, motherfucker, that is a complete illustration.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Saw this article, well not article, it's like a news thing, like TV things with news. Yeah, so I saw that whatever thing on TV. Oh, like, fuck, it was like, I don't know, 10 plus years ago now. But essentially it was just like this young kid had drawn like the equivalent of Beethoven for art. It was ridiculous. It's like this kid was like essentially painting at the level of Monet at like age fucking, I think he was only like 9. And I'm just sitting there like, motherfuck, it's like I wish I could paint like that just at all, let alone at that age. And then it's like, and then the kid's just like, what? It's not that big. What? It's I didn't do that anything that special. And I'm like, bitch, like, like it's like it's amazing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, honestly, with stuff like that, it's like It's like, okay, yeah, it's amazing, but he's probably also been doing that since. He's also been probably doing almost exclusively that since he was like 4.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I mean. But like, he didn't understand why everybody thought it was such a big deal that he was such a great artist, because he was just like, "What? This is just what I do. What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? Like he was just completely like blown away by the fact that people thought that his art was amazing. How are you going?
Uh, with the like, with the exception of if they have like a different color on their on their belly, I'm basically done. Like if like I don't think they have that, but I also think they do.
I'm just confirming you did draw the one that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Dragonair. The middle
You
evolution.
remember which one?
Yeah,
that
the
is?
middle. Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah, cool. Like, I'm just currently coloring.
I mean,
So-
I'm is like as far as like sketch and stuff goes, I'm pretty much done.
Take as much time as you need, man. Like, we're only like bit over halfway through, so...
Yeah, but it
At least
turns
we're halfway
but
through this
as
first
it
one.
turns out, I kind of sketch fast.
I
As
don't
in like
normally sketch this fast. I normally take my time. But...
as in like yeah, I normally take my time too, but I'm basically done. I'll save this and send it to you.
Okey-dokey. Now, just because I can, because I'm a smart ass, I'm gonna fucking do a bit of shading.
Why did I just select JPEG? I'm not a fucking plebeian.
I was gonna say, what are you, some sort of fucking scrub? Fuck, get that JPEG shit out of here.
I realized my mistake and saved it as a PNG.
Also, it's spelled Dracaire.
Yeah.
I seriously feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what.
Darkenair.
I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's leave that first one there. Alright, so that one was done in 18 minutes 49. Yep. Alright. So export as bam. Yeah, 24-bit. Now I've got to send that to you. Where are we? What even is my folder structure? There it is. Bam. Alright, now I'm just gonna grab yours. Everyone can stare at mine for a while on my screen.
That's actually pretty spot on.
Shit, I have to open this with a browser. Why isn't there just a fucking option just to save the image from Discord?
Like, if you bring it up, you can right-click and click Save Image Preview?
Wait, really?
Yeah, but it's not the best.
Yeah, but that's tiny.
Yeah, it doesn't save it as the best quality, so I'm just gonna open it up in fucking Chrome. Also, I forgot that because I have my E key set for like my timer, I can't use it to type.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I switched from this timer to splits for for like speed running. Okay, I'm just gonna
let's open Firefox because I have way too many tabs open and I don't want to eat all of my RAM.
And this is Alex's Zubat. It's actually really good.
Thank you. Shit! No! I don't want... What? No? What? Why is it the tiny one?
Shit, what? Fuck, no!
All the things! I mean, there we go. Okay. There. Now I have both images on my... What is this? What? Firefox, why are you showing that there? Oh, thank you. Alright. We're here on my screen, so I got side-by-sides for everybody. Add image.
Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I could just import the image to fucking... I guess import all the images to fucking... Streamlabs.
That's what I'm doing, yeah. There we go. So there's Afros. It's a very nice looking Dragonair. Like, you got it almost perfect. Like, you did miss the, the different colored belly. But that's literally the only thing you missed.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it had one or not.
Nope, didn't mean to open the same image again.
Oh my. Oh wow, that is fucking huge.
We discussed what my resolution was before we started. What do you mean?
I just put it up on. I just put it up on mine, and it's like, and it's
many times the size of the screen.
Yeah.
Again, we discussed what resolution I work in before we started.
Yeah, I know.
There. Zubit. So, yay. I did a thing.
I'll just... Okay, so that is there. They can see it.
Okay, so, just a question. Are we going to be doing, like, alternate forms for Pokemon?
As long as it's canon and we both have seen it enough, yeah. Like,
Okay.
because you haven't gotten, because you haven't, excuse me, like, because you haven't beat Sword and Shield yet, I'm just gonna be skipping most of those Pokemon.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, close the Zubit. Whoops, not open. New. Pokemon from memory 2. Okay. So, are we ready to go to the next one?
I believe so.
Alright, swapping back to main. So, for you, Afro, I have Crawdaunt.
Crawdaunt.
The evolution of Corphish.
Okay, I think I have it in my head, though I never really used it, so this is probably gonna be bad.
Okay.
Let's see.
I will give you a hint. There is a star.
Yeah, that's part of the thing I remember.
Okay.
And
What do you got for me?
Yeah, let's keep the Gen 1 train going with a Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Okie dokie. I'm sure I can do that.
Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So... I'm picturing it. Not 100% sure that I'm going to get this 100% right. I'm sure that I'm going to either miss something or add something that it just doesn't have. But oh well. I might get the shape wrong or something.
Oh no, I'm gonna do. This one's gonna be on my end is gonna be fucking horrible. Man, it's already looking phallic.
What? How?
Like just the general.
What could you possibly have done?
Just like the base general body shape. Because like I have the picture of it in my head, and like just the initial shape is roughly, vaguely phallic, I guess. Like in one way or another.
I mean, I guess a little, but not exactly what I would call phallic.
You poor naive child. Everything is phallic
look,
when you if you try hard enough.
We know that I'm not a proper furry, so I don't see dicks in every single animal I see. Oh, this looks bad. I mean, this is just my initial sketch, but I hate it immediately. Oh God. Also, I love how like the Kangaskhan is literally the kangaroo Pokemon, but nobody ever associates it with a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Because why would you? Look at it, it's horrible. I feel like its legs do some shit like this, somehow. I don't... With the fucking... Afro, why? This is all your fault. Ah, this is awful, I hate it. Oh my god, that was a mistake.
Ah, Jesus, already setting in.
What?
The trademark artistic self-loathing.
You can't see what I'm doing. And how fucking horrible it is. Oh, why? Why did it... Like, yeah, this was a mistake to do this challenge. It's got, like... Alright, you know what? I have done this so horribly already, I'm just gonna make a joke out of it. It's no longer a serious drawing from me because it's like I'm visualizing it, but like it's just like my muscles just won't cooperate. So now, I hope you're ready for a silly response to what you asked me to draw.
Okay, those crabby legs need to be bigger.
I mean, I guess it is a semi-serious drawing because I'm drawing like some of it like reasonably sensibly. But there is at least one part of it that I know is just gonna like be not even remotely correct, and it's deliberate. What do you mean trademark self-loathing, by the way? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Why did it take me that long to process that that's what you've said? Probably because I was hating myself too much.
Yep. Probably.
I don't like the legs. I hate the legs. The legs are wrong, and I don't like them, and they're too small, and they need to be removed.
Fucking tell me about it. I just erased the legs on mine.
No, don't even with the things with... This is wrong. This is wrong and I know it. Oh, part of me is just sitting here dreading drawing the next line. And that part of me is all of me. Alright. I'm doing it. Shut up. Stop judging me. I can feel your eyes from the other side of the planet just looking at me and just being like, man, what a fuck up. I can
Bitch, that's
feel
on.
it.
Bitch, that's on you.
No, it's on you. You're doing it. You're a horrible friend. Just sitting there judging me.
Dude, I'm here drawing a shitty ass crab.
Dude, I'm not even sure if this foot is
Fuck
like
are you
what
talking
it's supposed to
about?
look like. I'm not sure if this foot is what it's supposed to look like, and I refuse to ever look up Pokemon feet again. I made that mistake with Pikachu when I was trying to draw a picture of Pikachu, and it just ruined my entire experience with Pokemon for a day.
That's why you gotta have safe search on, you fuck.
Dude, why the fuck would I have safe search on? Like, it
Touche.
just means that... Look, it's like, and it's not even like fucking like, oh yeah, fucking look at porn and shit. It's like, if I want to look at porn, I'm gonna look up porn. I'm not just gonna Google some. Yeah, wow, legs do not turn that way. It's like, if I want to look at porn, I'm gonna look at porn. I'm not gonna like fucking like Google random things and just look at whatever comes up with the safe search off. Legs don't bend this way, Alex. What are you doing? Ah. I don't howl with the leg. I don't. Like, I hate so much. This. Actually, that looks not bad. It looks alright now.
I hate
no.
so much. Actually, no, that was actually no, that one's kind of good.
Well, it's okay. You're not watching like the process that I'm going through here. It's like I'm trying to draw this leg from the fucking front, and it sucks. And I hate it, and it's like I keep drawing it at like legs bend like this, and then it's like, and then like the outcome is that the leg is just fucking snapped in half, like at the fucking like knee, and it's going the wrong way entirely. Also, my Kangaskhan has very human legs. Don't question me.
That's okay. No, it's okay. It just goes to confirm that you're a leg man.
I mean, isn't everybody?
To an extent.
I mean, look, that's something I've never understood, honestly. Like the whole, like people being like, "Oh yeah, I'm into boobs, I'm into butts, I'm into legs." It's like, why can't you just be into all of it?
It's more of a I'm into this more.
I don't see the point.
Eh. Honestly, neither do I. But at the same thing, like I'm one of those people. Like I'm an everything but feet person.
Oh, okay, yeah. Feet is something I do not understand. Like I like. No, actually, there's quite a number of fetishes I don't understand. But like, oh, excuse me. But yeah, like, I don't understand the whole feet thing. I could not tell you something that would make me want to barf more than licking someone's toe or whatever the fuck they do.
Same.
Well, no, actually I can, and like I'm gonna leave that at its thing. Don't Google this, kids. I'm sure that you have heard of it at least, Afro, because
probably.
It's called coprophagia. Don't Google that. Like, actually, don't Google that because it's disgusting and like, this isn't even like just like, oh, I'm not into it. Like, no, it's like actually disgusting and you will get diseases.
I mean, like I'm pretty sure I heard of it, but like I don't like I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Let's get rid of that horrible first sketch because it's horrible and I hate it and I hate it and it's horrible. Yeah, that's too tall to be up there. Let's flatten that out a bit. That's so wrong, and I hate it. Yeah, there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm doubling down on that now. I did a thing, and I'm sticking to it. Like I said, this one, just because I can't fucking do anything right, is just it's a joke image now. That's not against the rules, is it?
No. We said nothing. We said nothing of that. We said nothing about the images having to be serious. Case in point,
I mean, that was my original intention, but I kind of threw that out the window immediately with this one.
Case in point, I'm putting a non-serious addition to this, otherwise overall serious sketch. Just because I think it makes it better.
I mean, I'm kind of going a little overboard with the silly at this point. I just realized that I'm sticking to it.
Hey man, you do you. I'm not. I like considering the shit I do. Like, I am legally not allowed to judge. Read into that as much or as little as you will.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. See, this is why we're friends.
Yep. Honestly, I think that you're gonna, like, see what I've produced and just be like, okay, we're no longer friends. What the fuck am I doing? What is wrong with me? Afro, as I've already stated several times, I hate this. And when you see it, like, all I can say is I'm sorry in advance.
I mean, I'll probably laugh.
I mean, if I did this, what I'm doing right now to Vaporeon, you might be like, okay, I'm done with you. My god, that ear is too high.
Dude, I have seen a lot of Vaporeon art. Of all types.
Honestly, the way you just start that sentence, I wasn't expecting it to end so, like, subtly. Yeah, that looks better. It's still wrong, but whatever.
Also, like, the fucking... Also, like the music on my end. It just got to the, to Popsky's, like, Wii Shop channel remix. And it's like... Dude, why does the Wii of all things have such killer-ass music? Like, seriously, it's like a certified fucking bop.
I think it's just because the Wii was fucking awesome, and how dare you suggest in any capacity that it wasn't?
I mean...
How does hands work?
I mean, agreed, but on the other hand, motion controls.
Depends on the game.
And on the other hand, shovelware.
Depends on the game.
Fair. I don't have a response. I don't have a response to that.
I literally have a backup of every single WiiWare game that was ever released. So.
I mean, that's a good call considering that they axed the service not all that long ago.
It was actually a couple of years ago now, but yeah, that's exactly why I have it, because, you know.
you physically can't get them anymore.
Yep, it's impossible. So I don't know about the legality of that. Like, oh wait, it's this fucking layer, isn't it? What am I fucking doing? Yeah, I don't know about the legality of doing that, but it's not like I'm distributing it, so.
Yeah, like most companies would say, yeah, that's totally piracy, but then like, I think certain layers of the law in certain places, like as long as it's for archival purposes, it's fine.
Yeah. What have I done? This is horrible.
I think that's the 4th time you said, what have I done, and the 16th time you said this is horrible for this picture alone.
Like I said, Afro, when you see it, you will understand. Again, I feel like it needs something, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't do art ever again. Actually, I know what it needs. On this particular detail, I am not sorry. I know what I've done, and I'm sticking by it, because that one, yeah, brilliant. It's perfect now. Cool. Now to start coloring, I guess. Wait.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother with coloring on any of these unless it's like, draw a ditto. Cause it's like otherwise like I can't fucking remember what all the colors are, and I'm not gonna be able to get them right unless I actually look up an image and take the color from that.
Well, I'm doing all of the coloring and shit from memory, so that's the whole point of it. Is Pokemon from memory. Like colors don't have to necessarily be accurate because they're probably not gonna be.
That's fair.
Hey, look, we're getting close to how long it took me to draw, like, one Zubat, get bored of it, and then draw a different Zubat and actually finish that one. And I've just now started the coloring on the first one after 18 minutes of just absolutely hating myself.
Just like a true artist.
Hey, I'm taking coloring, like, fairly seriously, so leave me alone.
Just like a true artist.
And yes, I know that its tail looks like it's coming out of its fucking hip, I don't care. Especially with what the rest of this is like, I don't care. I'm gonna do the small one. What am I doing with my life?
Art.
I'm starting to feel like fucking Hayao Miyazaki, like fucking art was a mistake.
I mean,
but apparently it wasn't enough of a mistake for him to stay away forever.
I mean, didn't that quote come from an interview from like fucking like the 80s?
No. That was in like a documentary or something that was done like after he. Actually, maybe okay. It was in a documentary. Maybe the quote / the interview they used in the documentary was from that time. But oh well. Either way, the joke still stands. joking. For the record, the reason why I'm actually coloring is because, like, some of what I've done is not going to have the full impact unless I color it.
Yeah, I might throw some colors on, but, like, I only really remember one color from this Pokemon, so,
What color would that be?
like, reddish orange.
Yeah. I swear I'm a real artist. Please don't look at this and just, like, think that the art doesn't exist within me. I've consumed the art. It exists within my soul. No. Bad, Alex. What needs to happen is this. And then we get the airbrush. I mean, it's kind of just the same, but whatever. At this point, I don't fucking care. Remember how I said I was taking the coloring seriously?
No.
Jeez, you just don't listen at all. You're a terrible friend.
Nah, I'm kidding. I heard you, but I just figured that since nothing else was serious in the drawing, you'd probably just abandon that. Like, that notion.
I mean, I didn't abandon it. So much as I just stopped caring. You know, I take it to school every day, but, you know, like, just the love isn't there anymore. I resent it for taking my youth. Did that get a little too real?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, not too real for me, but for somebody.
Yeah. Understand that I'm making a jape because of just the way I reacted to it. It's like, that's not okay.
Hey, I'm a fan of dark comedy.
I'm more talking to the viewers there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong shade of orange, but you know, whatever. Like, honestly, I'm not, like, I knew I was going to get it wrong. So, whatever.
Alex, what have you done?
Art.
I don't think you can actually call it that.
Dude, you can call anything art.
Apparently not video games. The people that play video games, like, they're an art form. People who don't play video games, like, no, they're fucking, like, trash and stuff.
They're
It's the
toys
same as
for
that there are snobs in the... Huh?
They're toys for children.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, and it's like those fucking snobs that are all like, you know, the Marvel movies aren't real cinema. And it's like, I don't know about that. I don't necessarily think that the Marvel movies are the best ones ever made. Like, if we're talking about the best movies ever made, then, like, and I'm talking about cinematic movies, not, like, just movies I like. Because, like, movies I like, it's like, okay, well,
You
my
like
favorite is...
you
Willy
like
Wonka.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, I fucking love Dragon Ball. Don't fucking come at me with that fucking, like, sour tone. How dare you?
Hey,
Dragon
you
Ball
said.
Evolution is a masterpiece.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Said what?
It.
I see. But yeah. So it's like we're talking about like cinematic movies, like, and again, not stuff that is like really bad but still funny, like Dragon Ball. But more stuff that is like, it tells a story. It's trying to do a thing, etc. Like, I reckon one of, if not the best movie ever made for that context, is Interstellar. That movie is amazingly well done. What the fuck color of them? This one done. Have you seen Interstellar?
I do not believe so.
Ah,
I'm
sure
not.
we can be friends anymore.
I'm not a huge movie guy.
I don't know why I did the thing that I just did, but I'm not taking it back. This is how it is now, plain and simple.
Popsky coming in hot with a Megalovania remix. Oh, dude, that actually kind of reminds me. There's a remix of "Still Alive" I found on Beat Saber that I have to get the name of and send it to you because it's one of my favorite songs to play on Beat Saber.
10,000% amazing.
It's a really good warm up song.
You tried playing Megalovania on Beat Saber.
Yes.
It's fucking impossible.
Yes, it makes my arms hurt.
I think I may have said this one time before, but there's a mode in Beat Saber that is literally yeah, those
Go
things.
on, take your time.
Words. Where it's literally fucking one Beat Saber, yeah, one saber go with the swings.
Yeah, one saber mode.
That's it.
Yeah, I've tried that. It's way harder.
Oh yeah, it's way harder, but like I still enjoy it. All right, I'm done. It's horrible.
Okay,
I
don't have enough time to color in the star because my 30 minutes are up. But like this is the
same.
Yeah, this is the closest thing I can remember to it.
I never saved. Holy shit, that was a mistake.
I never save. I always forget.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to send me yours first? Because like this is upsetting to look at, and like I feel like you might just need to take a minute when you finally see it. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's accurate at all. Like, looking at
That's
it now,
actually pretty close, dude. Like,
the claws need to be way bigger, though.
okay, yeah, the claws need to be bigger, but like, it's not like you did it wrong. All right, let's save that.
Also, by the way, I'm not actually looking up what the Pokemon actually looks like afterwards.
Oh, again, the thing is, I know exactly what the Pokemon look like afterwards. I'm just like not bothering to fiddle with it. Okay, now prepare for sad.
What the fuck are you talking about? I love it.
Did you notice that I specifically didn't color in the eyebrows? Like that's still just sketch.
I love the fucking egg and the Spartan helmet.
Well, like I knew that it had like a head sort of fucking top thing, like that would kind of look like it was wearing a helmet. So I'm just like, I'm not drawing that. Let's just draw this instead. So yeah.
Okay, it'll be a second before my side sees it, because I need to fucking...
I'm just thinking, like, everybody that's listening to what you just said is probably like, Spartan helmet?
Yeah, I need to fucking, like, adjust the size. For, like,
Oh my god.
15 minutes.
Alrighty. So everyone on my end, here's the horrible piece of trash garbage that I've been drawing for the past fucking half an hour. Put under the background.
This Kangaskhan is fucking beautiful, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's not. Shut up. Stop telling me this. It's like, oh, it's like I keep looking at it and realizing that, like, I unintentionally drew that one fucking thing for Knuckles in that fucking, like, just like the one pose from that Knuckles did in that, like, fucking Sonic comic, where it's like, hey, Eggman probably stuck your emeralds. Ooh. Watch the video, you'd know exactly which one I'm talking about. I don't know why it's covered in blood. But it is. Oh fucking god, what is wrong with me? Oh my god, okay,
You need a minute to recover?
yeah, I think I do. I think we're gonna need to take a break for a little bit.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna go
Oh
on.
my
I'm gonna
God.
go on break too.
Alright, we'll be back in a little minute, guys.
Yeah, see you guys in a minute.
Fuck.
And
Okay.
we're back.
I like to think of myself as front, but fair enough.
Dude, you make that joke every time. Get some
know,
new fucking
shut up.
material. We're gonna get canceled.
What? Oh, right, okay.
All
So,
you-
yeah, the people are going to stop watching, the ratings are going to go down. The network's going to come to us and be like, look, we have to like end the show. Not enough people are watching it because it's just the same jokes over and over again.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever made that joke on stream. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not on like. Oh no, dude, you've definitely made it on stream before.
I know I make it like literally every single week we play D&D.
Yeah, you also definitely made it on stream. Hello.
Afro?
Hello.
Afro, did I lose you?
I went to go move something, which tugged a wire, which caused my USB hub and my Switch Pro controller to fall off my desk. So the USB hub kind of freaked out for a minute there.
Yeah, and it sounds like it because you're coming through a little scratchy.
Really?
Yeah, like actually quite scratchy. Like you sound like a robot from the 90s.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave the call, unplug my headset, and plug it back in, and join the call again.
Sure.
Be right back. Okay, is that better?
Yes. That's back to where it was before.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like this USB hub is like super nice and all, but like I think since it kind of fell a couple times, like I think it's already trying to die.
Your headset or your
USB hub.
the USB hub, right?
Okay, gonna switch back to Psy. And turn the music back on. And like skip like 15 songs.
Yeah.
Oh hey, it's Popsky's remix of Bubblegum KK.
Not sure I know that one. What is it?
It's like Bubblegum KK is like a super like bright, happy pop song in Animal Crossing. It's one of the fan favorites.
I don't know why, but now I feel like listening to Caramel Dancing.
I mean, same basic vibe.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually probably explains a little bit of it then. All right. So what do you got for me, Afro?
Let's leave Gen 1 and jump straight to Gen 3 because you're going to be drawing a Glaceon.
That's Gen 4.
Right.
There was no evolutions from Gen 3.
One or the other.
Okay. And for you, I'm going to get you to draw me a Blossom.
Blossom.
Blossom?
Okay, this one
This
might
is another one where you might upset me if you get it wrong.
I mean, it's pretty fucking easy.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's like you might upset me if you get it wrong.
All right, my color's still orange. Also, why the fuck is the eraser so small?
I couldn't tell you, dude. It's your version of Psy.
Yeah, like I remember back when Gen 2 came out, I actually really liked Blossom. Also, it might help if I started my timer.
Yeah, I didn't do that too. Shit. it's like again, I'm like seeing the face, and just my muscles are just like, no, we're not doing that properly.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of drawing this out of order for me. I'm starting with the torso for some reason. You know, like just drawing the torso and their fucking Kirby ass arms.
I was thinking for a second, torso?
They have a
'Cause, like-
torso.
Yeah, they do, but it's not exactly what you'd call a standard torso, is it?
True, but it's still a torso.
Now, Glaceon has ears. I don't know how they do, so this is what I'm going with. I don't remember exactly what the ears are. I'm guessing at this point. Something like that, I guess.
That head definitely has to be at least twice the size. We have a
Yeah, the
fucking
head
huge
of-
head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, like the fucking Blossom's head is quite bulbous. But not Bulbasaur, because that would be a very different looking Pokemon.
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd have to fight in D&D.
What?
You know, like it's the like, you know how like some things like D&D and in classical mythology are just like, okay, we took like these like 5 different things, just shoved them and some deranged wizard just shoved them together.
A Chimera?
Yeah, or like in things similar to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a freaking like Pokemon Chimera, like oh, this Pokemon's like body with this Pokemon's head and like this Pokemon's like tail, and it's like,
Dude, don't tempt me. I can still do that with this one that I'm drawing right now if I really want to.
I mean, so could I.
I mean, you saw what happened last time with what I drew.
Yes.
I have no idea if that's even remotely correct. Oh, I really should have some music going because now, like, internally my brain is, like, singing songs by World Order.
Mm.
Do you ever do that when you're not listening to music? Your brain just fills it in by doing it itself.
Yep. Okay, these have to be less rounded because they are like leaves.
On you with that fucking angle, Alex. Oh no. That just no. I don't. You can stay over there. Now, I have no earthly idea what Glaceon's tail looks like. So, you're just gonna have to deal with what you get given.
That's what she said.
What?
You heard me.
I did. Didn't understand what the fuck you were getting at, though.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, do you think I? Do you think I?
Just words form in your mouth and slip out.
Do you think I think about this shit before I say it?
I mean,
It just happens.
when you're a DM, you do.
Like even then.
Stuff just happens.
Yeah, like that's. I mean, that's how you guys.
So what
I
you're
mean,
saying is that like particular boss fight that we had for like fucking that like killed one of the party members and you were struggling with for weeks. That was just made up on the fly.
Oh no. That's no. I think you guys got a bag of devouring from me just saying shit.
Oh, fair enough. I completely forgot we had that actually.
Yeah, because you sold it for like 400 platinum.
Yeah, it was pretty rad. To a wizard who wanted to use it as a fucking garbage bin.
I mean, basically.
I have no earthly idea if this is even close. No, don't do the thing. Needs to be more like. Yeah, something more like that. I never drew its eyes. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, this isn't a creature from Silent Hill. Which sounds like an interesting challenge in and of itself. Draw a Pokemon as a Silent Hill monster.
I mean, that's actually kind of a difficult challenge, considering that, that'd be quite a difficult challenge, considering that, fucking, you know, I'm actually gonna get rid of that layer because I just realized kind of what it looks like.
But
Yeah, but it's like, you know, because Silent Hill, like, appears so drastically differently to each individual who actually enters it, like, drawing anything as something from Silent Hill would actually be quite hard.
oh yeah. Although, you know, one challenge that I will never, ever, ever be able to do because I'm nowhere near this good, but one thing I would like to see, Pokemon drawn as Dark Souls bosses.
I mean, I could probably just do that in my spare time.
Yeah, just fucking... Yeah, just
I mean, I don't
draw
think
like
I'd
a
bother doing
fucking,
that.
Just draw fucking Mewtwo as a Dark Souls boss.
I mean, fucking Mewtwo is like the Dark Soulsiest fucking bloody Pokemon there is, so it makes sense.
I think I'm just gonna do a bit of art trickery there. You know what?
That's what it's called.
You know what some inexperienced artists would call cheating, but it's like, dude, there's no fucking cheating in art. It's called getting better. It's called
Or
using.
simply using the tools at your disposal.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's called using what you have.
Too big. There we go. Autosave. Stop telling me when you're gonna autosave.
Just do
Do
it.
it.
That's why it's called auto.
Wait, what am I renaming that for? Fuck that.
Okay, what is this layer? Okay, that torso's a bit too big, actually. So we'll take this. Kind of do this.
This was so much easier to draw, aside from the tail, which I have and the ears, which I have absolutely no idea if they're even remotely correct. So how's yours going?
Pretty good, actually. Almost done with the actual, like, sketching. Lines are actually pretty refined as they are, so I'm not going to bother with that. So I think I might just jump straight into, like, soft coloring. Or sketch coloring, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'm sketch coloring.
Okay, their skin is like a weirdly, like, dark blue.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that, because that would be cheating. And not the art kind of cheating, that would just be plain cheating.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think the flowers are too small, actually. So I'm just gonna go to this real quick and be like, boom. You know what? Like one thing I just kind of like remember is like there's been like a lot of Clone High memes lately.
Never watched it, so I don't recognize the memes.
It's like if you like absurdist dark comedy, then watch Clone High.
Oh yeah, you told me many times, but I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, like a lot of it having to do with Kennedy. Like one of the examples is that it kind of floated around for a little while was like him going ha ha ha, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Then his car flips over in the show. Like as soon as he says that, the car flips over. So people have been like editing that into different things. Like one of them was like the ray of light from Smash. Like hits them.
Okay, yeah.
But lately, the one I've been seeing was like one of like JFK like looking happy, like my day be so fine, and then the next one was like, then boom something, and the one I'm specifically thinking about was like my sketch be so fine, then boom, line art.
Lol. Dude, when I sketch properly and I don't I'm not rushing it, like my sketches actually come out like reasonably good, and then I go to line art them and I instantly hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, like completely unrelated to anything, but I've been playing a bit more Baldur's Gate 3.
Uh-huh.
And it's literally D&D 5e. Like literally.
Nice. At this point, that's where I would hope it would be.
Yeah, the character creation is pretty limited, because early access. Like they don't have all the race. They have like half the classes, but they did say they were gonna put the rest of the classes from the player's handbook in.
Yeah.
They also don't have all the races from the player's handbook, and I don't think anyone actually confirmed that they were gonna put all of them, but I assume they are.
Well, I mean, you'd have to do all the ones from the player's handbook at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, because admittedly, like, okay, like minor spoilers, but this stuff was basically revealed in the trailer or in one of the trailers. But
I haven't seen any of the trailers.
okay, so like, would you mind and also this is
No,
like,
that's fine.
like this is like literally the opening cutscene. But
Yeah,
like
that's fine,
the
dude.
cutscene, like the game opens with you on a mind flare ship, them putting a tadpole in your head. So, like at first,
okay.
like at first I thought it's like, okay, maybe they'll maybe the races are only the ones that are susceptible to ceramorphosis, which is what the process of turning someone into a mind flare is called. But
That's
apparently,
all humanoids.
well, except for it doesn't work with dwarves for some reason. But dwarf is one of the playable
okay.
races. So it's like, okay,
I
so
don't
I don't really see the reason why they wouldn't put like other races, because a lot of people I know, like, or at least a lot of people on like the Kobold server I'm on, because of course we're kind of disappointed that Dragonborn wasn't an option at start. Which, fair. I was kind of I'm always kind of disappointed when they don't have Dragonborn in the video games.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, like most of the video games came out before Dragonborn was a standard race.
Yeah.
Like, pre-5e, actually, sorry, pre-4e, Dragonborn was like a sorry, not a third party, like a supplement book sort of one.
Yeah.
There? Oh. Wait. I don't know what color her eyes are, so we're going with like a dark magenta.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, much like with Sonic, any inaccuracies you can just say, "Oh, it's just my OC." They're just like that.
Yeah. All right, I'm done when you are.
Yeah, I'm basically now.
Take your time. Don't rush.
No, it's like I'm literally just like filling in color, like in spots where.
Oh
like,
yeah, I mean,
go
I just
through that.
finished the color, so like, if you want to keep going, go ahead.
Oh no, dude, I'm fucking done. I just need to put my signature on it.
Alright. Save that
Which
out.
reminds me, I didn't put my signature on the Crabominable.
Crawdon.
Yeah, that one. Crabominable is.
Abominable was from several generations later.
Yeah, and it's also like the worst fucking Pokemon in that gen. I hate its design.
I don't know.
Like-
oh yeah, the design. Sure, I thought you
Like
meant,
the
in terms
Pokemon,
of
the
usability.
Pokemon it evolves from is like one of the best. It's a punchy crab. Like what the like, and then it turns into that. Like what the fuck?
What's it evolved from? Oh, Crabrawler.
Yeah.
So there you are. I sent you mine.
Okay, just let me save it as a PNG.
I'm gonna look. I know I got the tail wrong, but I need to see how wrong I got it.
That's pretty close for the tail.
See, I knew it was like fucking like diamond shaped.
Oh wow! Also, that's like mine is like really small because like I spent the entire fucking time zoomed in.
That's so good. I got the hair wrong, but like it's reasonably close, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, once again, OC.
Uh-huh. Also, Glaceon's probably like my least favorite, so that's probably why I didn't get it properly right. My favorite is Umbreon. Don't make me draw Umbreon, please. I don't want to defile him by doing such a thing. Also, very close. One thing you missed is that some of the leaves are yellow, and also they're not blue. Download the fuck... Okay. Firefox. Stop. Thank you. Okay. So... Swap... whoops. Get rid of those two.
And this is Alex's Glaceon. It's pretty good. And like the hat isn't correct, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, like I said, Glaceon is the one that I know the least about, so... Well, not the least about, but like the one I looked at the least, because I just don't like it. They're just never a fan of its design.
Yeah, I can see that.
And there we are. There's Afro's Blossom. It's like, interestingly, like, you reckon it's really small? On my screen, it actually fits like basically perfectly into that cutout that I made.
Now, like compared to the canvas, it's small.
Oh yeah.
Because I spent half the drawing zoomed in super far, so I didn't even realize.
Yeah. All right. Close that one. New.
Okay, so quick question: how much more do you think you have in you?
I don't know. Depends.
Okay, because like on mine, it's like okay, we're about we're basically about to hit the 2-hour mark, so I'd probably say like 1 or 2 more, and that should be good for a stream.
Yeah, I was thinking around about the same. Alright. So, what have you got for me, Afro?
You see, I could be a dick and say something like Black Kyurem, which is which is one of the most over-designed fucking Pokemon there is, but no. See, that's what I actually like about most Pokemon is that they're fucking they're simple. Like, leave the over-design to Final Fantasy.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Let's go back to something simple. Draw me a Torchic.
Oh, okay. And for you, I have Phantomp.
Okay. Another.
Which one that one is?
Yep. Starting now. It's another one that's actually pretty simple. If I recall correctly.
Initially, I was going to go Trevenant, but it's like, yeah, that one's just a lot of lines, so it's not really that like complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. There is one little thing about Torchic that I absolutely know. First off, it's got a massive fucking head. God. You know what? Let's do this. This is how you draw circles, everybody. Eventually, Afro, you can go back and look at the like around about 2 hour mark of my stream and just be like, oh, so that's how you do circles. Intuitive.
You mean the thing where you like just draw like where you like make the drawing tool really big, like draw it in and then erase it?
No. I don't do that because I think it looks horrible. It's a clever way to do it, I'm not going to deny, but I personally don't like the results. So I don't do that.
I can't remember the way the branches look exactly, so I'm just going to wing it.
Okay.
It just hit 9 o'clock on my time because my screen just went orange tint.
Okay. Why don't you turn that off? You don't fucking sleep at night.
I mean, I might as well, because like I started to do it because like, okay, well, it's supposed to be just like better for your eyes, and like I want to at least attempt to go to bed at a decent hour, but no, I've been going to bed later lately, so I'll just turn that off. Yeah, now like since it was that, it seems way more blue than it should be.
You'll get used to that very quickly.
Oh yeah, I know, but still. Actually, this is a little bit too long. Let's.
I fucked up the beak. I know I have, but oh well. I don't know if it has like nostrils in its fucking beak or like those little parrot nostrils. You know the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with beak nostrils.
The only thing, as far as stuff like that goes, the only thing I could tell you is that, like, the male Torchic has 1 extra pixel of color on its butt.
I know, which I'm not drawing because it's on the opposite side of the fucking Pokemon.
Yep.
Do you know why that's the case?
Because like it's notoriously difficult to tell the gender of actual chickens, and they breed in a very specific, extremely subtle way to tell that you wouldn't know unless you knew.
Yeah, essentially, like they have like an extra feather.
Yep.
So yeah, this looks extremely bulbous now that I look at it. I feel like its head is more sort of like, no, God, no, that's wrong. It's less. Oh, I need a right. I'm not going to, but I need a reference. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, I tend to draw without one, not because like, ooh, I'm too good for references. It's just I'm usually too lazy to look one up. And every time I try to look up like a pose reference, it's like, okay, I find 800,363 images that are close to the pose I'm thinking of, but never the pose I'm fucking thinking of.
That is why I have a pose book.
Actually, that...
Oh, its fucking head is wrong.
I think this needs to be a little bit shorter now. Like this way. I think I drew the stump head too big.
Oh god, the way I've drawn the eyes, it looks like fucking Chicken Little dressed up as Torchic for like a dress up party and then did a lot of coke.
I remember seeing that movie when it came out in like my local theater and thinking, wow, that was incredibly meh.
I remember liking it, but I was also younger than you when it came out. And also, I remember, like, basically the only thing that I even remembered about the movie was the little fluffy alien. Because as a child, I was very, very, very obsessed with space.
I mean, space is really cool.
Yeah, just to give you an example of like how stupidly into space I was, in like second grade, I think it was. So at the time I was 7. Yeah. Yeah, so at the time of second grade, I was 7. That leg is nowhere near big enough, Alex. What have you done? There we go. It's got this other little fucking leg shit going on here. Yeah, so... Ugh, disgusting. But yeah, I think it was second grade, or the equivalent of, or whatever. I was that stupidly into space that we were like, oh, we got to do like a project, and like, what the project was doing was essentially we would pick a topic, something like in theory, like reasonably simple that like a kid could do in the space of, you know, like a couple weeks, where they would do a bit of research and just make up like a little book where they'd have this book, and they you know, they'd fill it with images and like little bits of text that they wrote, and it's like most kids were doing stuff like, you know, here's a thing on actually, what's an example? I'm trying to think of what one of the kids did. I remember one of it was just like, here's the thing with dogs, and they just had like a picture of their own dog, and it was like, dogs are fluffy and shit like that. And it's like, I swear to God, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. Like my project, and I actually have it. Like, if it ever like becomes like I need to prove that this is the case, it's like I actually have the book. I found it. My project that I did in second grade, when everyone else was making a project about their fluffy dog, mine was about black hole theory. And I'm not even joking.
I was like, you made like your topic is on like your topic. I was gonna say like yours on like you're talking about like Einstein Rosenberg bridges, like fucking.
Not quite that complex, but like I was explaining like the mechanics of black holes, why they work, like how they form, and like, you know, shit like that. And again, I was fucking 7, man. Like, I'm sure my teacher was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like something about, because like I love penguins, and like everybody knew that I love penguins. So my teacher's like probably expecting like I'm gonna fucking do a project on penguins, and then I can't fucking come in with a project explaining like the quantum mechanics of a black hole. I can't imagine what was going through that teacher's head when I brought that in.
You know, because this is like just because this is usually like depicted as a very sad Pokemon, let's give it a smile. Let's make it happy.
I'm just like imagining like Joker fucking face paint. Which would be a totally valid thing to do. It is a spoopy thing.
Yeah, like, though honestly, like after like or about the time Gen 6 came out, like a lot of like the little fan art and fan comics I saw of this Pokemon was like not like after reading was like no it's okay, I was planning on crying later anyway.
Lol.
Because like the whole thing with Phantump is that like it's like a possessed it's a stump that was possessed by a ghost of a human child that got lost in the woods.
Oh yeah, like
And,
like fucking Dorkly makes a joke about stuff like that, where it's like, why do fucking why do ghost Pokemon evolve? Like, because like survival, as I say, evolution is about survival, whereas like he just wants to go to the afterlife to be with his family.
Yeah, like honestly, one of my favorite comics kind of paired it with Baynet, which is a Pokemon that's like, oh hey, it's like it's a
A
doll.
toy that was thrown away by its owner.
Yeah, so they implied that like a Baynet met a Phantump, and they implied that like the reason why the Baynet was lost is because the kid went looking for it in the forest and died and became the Phantump. It's like,
yeah.
it's like, dude, like, it's like that makes sense, but fuck you, man.
I try to avoid those sort of comics to do with stuff like, just during my time being a fan of My Little Pony, I saw enough of that shit to be like to last a lifetime. I think I just sort of got over the whole just like aspect of stuff. So it's like the one Pokemon comic that's remotely in that sort of vein that I've seen that I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool, was about Yamask and Cofagrigus.
Oh, like, was it the one?
No, not Cofagrigus, Cofagrigus. What the fuck, Alex?
Was it the one with the like archaeology lady?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting comic.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. To anyone who hasn't seen it, essentially it's like this. Why aren't you working? Do the thing. What the? Yeah, now you're doing it, you asshole. Yeah. So, to anyone who hasn't seen it, the gist of it is that this archaeologist found a thing, and her archaeology partner or whatever, I guess, killed her and took the thing, and because he killed her in like an ancient tomb or whatever, she became a Yamask, and was eventually captured by a trainer, and eventually that trainer ends up fighting the archaeologist that killed her. And so she gets all freaked out and runs off, and never comes back. And then later, like however long later, and like, the whole thing with, Yamask having like the face of its owner, it's like the exact same as like the standard Yamask face, but it's got like her hair frills.
Yeah, because like the whole thing with your mask is that it carries a mask of the face it had in life.
Yeah. And Cofagrigus has like the same fucking mask like above its eyes when it evolves. And yeah, essentially this bloody archaeologist dude was walking around like another tomb, and finds some gold and like looks up and there's like a Cofagrigus with like her face on it, and like she like just consumes him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done when you are.
I'm just doing some quick coloring, and then I'm basically done. Like, I just need to color.
Yeah, so
in,
it was
like,
an
couple
interesting
things.
little comic.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like I never get too hung up about. I'm never like too hung up or obsessive about it, but I always love how kind of fucked up the Pokedex is.
Oh yeah, and like there is a bunch of stuff. Again, like, I love Dorkly for stuff like that, where they will, like they got this like series where it's like if the Pokemon was literal, and it's got stuff where like, I can't remember what it is, but like the reference is like Drifloon, like will just like steal children. But so like it's like this bloke. He's just like, oh man, it's just like I love being alive and being with you, honey, is just so brilliant. And our new baby and stuff, it's just like life couldn't be better. And then just like a fucking like a Drifloon comes along and goes, hey, a baby, and just takes it.
Honestly, one of my favorite things. I can't remember which Pokedex entry it's which game this Pokedex entry is from, but it basically mentions how like it tries, but it's so light, like the kids just pull it around.
Oh yeah. But that's what I mean. Is that like, if the Pokedex was literal with like what they actually do, then it'd be a lot darker of a series.
Oh, yeah, and like how I think it was in Sun and Moon, like the Pokedex for Gang.
No, don't open Photoshop. That'll take like an hour and RAM. Aha.
Like the
I'm gonna cancel you.
Like the Pokedex for like, and I think it's I want to say it's in Sun and Moon, but the one where it's like it says like if you're being chased by a Gengar, just give up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or honestly, my personal favorite from Sun and Moon is for Drampa, because it's like if it figures out a kid it's befriended has been bullied.
I just understood what its name is.
Yeah, like it's like
I never put that together. Like it's like hearing someone else say it is what made me go, "Oh my god, Dragon Grandpa!"
Yeah, like I love how its entry is like in one of them is like I think it's an Ultra Sun actually. It says like if it finds a kid is befriended as being bullied, it will go to the bully's house and burn it down.
Oh my god, I am an idiot. What even the fuck? How far off are you from finishing?
I just signed it and I'm saving it now.
Okay. I sent you mine.
Like I'm pretty sure I got like the stump a bit wrong, but no, whatever. Like the rest of it is like it's a fucking like ghostly wispy body. It can do whatever. Also, that fucking Torchic is adorable. How dare you?
See, I knew the head wasn't that bulbous. It's more squat.
I mean, that's pretty spot on, though.
Yeah, and like the feather is like the yellow is more. The feathers are less separated, and it's towards further to the back of its head. The beak is also very wrong. This is why we use references, kids.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I forgot to actually like name that, so I'll just change the name out here. Like, I'll just change the name here real quick.
New canvas.png.
Okay, now to just bring this in, bring your thing in for the people on my stream. New source.
Whoops. Did not mean to grab that. Why?
Oh wow, it's
Great.
not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh wow, it's not
Behave correctly.
super fucking massive for once.
Yeah, it is.
Well, no, like when I saved it, like it didn't. Like it's not like 5 times the size of my It's not like 5 times my resolution.
You might have saved like the preview one, because the preview one is smaller.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah. Like, I appreciate it, but, you know, the artist in me is like, no, it's fucking not. Stop talking garbage.
Learn to take a compliment, you fucker.
No, I will not. Taking compliments is for scrubs. Alright.
Positivity's
we're
for the
gonna-
weak.
Alrighty then. Alright, so I'll admit I didn't actually have a fourth one, so I'm just gonna generate one.
I mean,
Okay,
I haven't had
called-
any.
I don't think you're gonna want to draw Guzzlord.
I mean, I can draw a big ass mouth, but that's like because that's basically what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna want to draw Guzzlord.
Yeah, not really.
Okay. Alright, so what else we got? Load! Come on, man! Rhyperior.
Rhyperior. Okay. Don't know that one too well, but I got a basic image of it in my head. And for you,
It's the evolution of Rhydon.
yeah, I know. I remember because it took me like entirely too long to fucking get it in Pokemon Go. Because I could not for
Yeah.
life me get the evolution items to drop. Okay, so for
Oh,
you, let's go with actually one of my personal favorites, Mega Absol.
Mega Absol's the one with wings, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I can do that.
All
But
right.
his horns all fucky.
All right. I'm gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Where the fuck do I even start with this asshole?
I'll give you a hint. He has a drill.
I mean, and water's wet most of the time.
I mean, technically, water isn't wet if you look at the definition of wet. Wet
Semantics.
means it has water on it.
Semantics. I already fucked up.
Oh, I know for a fact that I've already fucked up. I just have, like, no way of really, like, fixing other than drawing emo hair.
I mean, that's kind of what it has.
Yeah.
I think this guy has like a fucking like.
I don't know where he's looking, but he's looking there now.
I think this guy has like a dumbass like safety vest kind of thing on. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do not remember Rhyperior.
like I said, I just generated that one. So blame the internet, not me.
You could have just hit generate again.
Why would I do that, though? That would just be helpful. We both know that's not how I roll.
I mean, if your last D&D character is anything to go by.
Yes, that's exactly what I was referencing. My
Yeah,
last D&D character, his whole deal was, fuck you, I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah, he's also kind of a psychopath.
Little bit. But it was deliberate.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, it's mostly because he kind of lost his eye and he was kind of bitter about it.
Yeah. So he started collecting eyes from everything he killed.
Yep.
I'm not crazy. Don't look at me like that.
Well, to be fair, you did get a pretty sweet eye patch out of it.
Yeah, but in character, Shurxa would have preferred to just, you know, have an eye. Strategically covering up the tail area so I don't have to draw it. Because I have no idea what his tail looks like. Absol is again one of those sort of bloody Pokemon that I remember thinking, wow, that is one of the most emo things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like the first time I saw it. And so of course it became like the emo icon at our school. Everyone was like, oh yeah, Absol's like there's so much like awesome Pokemon and stuff. I know I'm drawing the same pose for the feet as the other character, but it's got the same body, so shut up. Oh my god, no.
I have no idea what this fucker's like arms and legs look like.
I guarantee there is at least one aspect of the arms you will not get. Oh, with the back legs.
Is it one of those ones that only has like 3 fingers?
I will give you that. But yes, it has only 3 fingers.
Okay, so it's like a Ninja Turtle hand.
Kinda. Also, I'm sorry, Afro, but I went the silly route with its back legs because I couldn't be bothered.
That's fine. You're the one who's fucking drawing it, not me. Okay, so far there is nothing about this thing that I've drawn that I actually like.
Uh-huh. Welcome to how I felt trying to draw fucking Kangaskhan. Like that's why my Kangaskhan turned out the way it did.
Honestly, at this point,
I was just like no.
Like honestly, at this point, I'm just drawing a fucking Rhyhorn in a combat vest.
Seeing as I've done that with the legs, I'm just gonna go full silly then. You may hurt. hurt. You may hate me, but it's happening anyway. That is not how many bumps a bee has, Alex. I don't know what else to do with this to make it silly.
It's a very lazy. That's a very lazy tail. Does it even have a fucking tail? Pretty sure it has a tail. Does it have a tail?
I'm not answering.
I have no fucking idea. You know, I think I'm just gonna go silly too, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm drawing.
like the back legs totally are like a different level of silly to what the rest of it ended up being. Like the back legs are just wacky. The rest of it is like, you're probably gonna hate me.
Like, does this thing have a neck?
Alright, I'll give you that. No. Wait, no. There we go. Why haven't you put that underneath the sketch layer, Alex?
I'm not even gonna bother coloring this one, to be perfectly honest.
I'm coloring mine. Mostly because, like, half of the joke is the colors.
Honestly, at this point, it's more, okay, draw a Rhydon from memory and give it a fucking vest.
I mean, the whole, like, draw it silly thing that you said you were making it silly before, like, the whole draw it silly, that was never established as you can't do that.
Yeah. You know what? Since I'm going full silly. Okay, I just had a fucking idea.
Oh, I just remembered something about him that I might be wrong about this, but I'm putting it in anyway. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm not, it's part of the silly. Fuck. If I'm wrong, it's part of the silly. If I'm wrong, fuck. Right. Yes. That's how you words, Alex. Pick opposites when you're doing shit like that. Don't just say shit and hope that the right one comes out. This is not how they actually look. If that is how it actually, that even is the things with the sketching. Stop laughing at me, asshole. You don't know my life. You don't know who I've killed.
I mean, it was in D&D, but you know who I've killed.
Yeah. Also, if this is not like general, well, I'm not gonna say that. That's a spoiler for Afro.
I mean, I want to say a thing too, but that also be a spoiler for you, and also a spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen a specific thing. You know, in fact, this will be the only thing I actually color in this entire image. Just for the joke.
Yeah. Not what I meant to do.
This is so dumb.
It might help if you pick the fucking color brush, Alex, rather than the eraser. Generally speaking, that helps with being able to color things.
Okay, yeah, this is basically the best I'm gonna get because I do not remember what this guy looks like at all.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like I was considering giving you Dragagli, but
Who to what now?
no, not Dragagli, Dragalgi.
Which one is that?
That's the fucking seaweed seahorse. Fucking
Oh
dragon.
yeah, that guy.
Dragalgi, yeah.
All I remember is that he's covered in seaweed and he's pissed off.
Yeah, pretty much. What does it evolve from? What's the one it evolves from? His name?
I don't think it evolves from anything.
Yeah, it does. There's a baby form, which looks a lot more pleasant and less bloody just pissed off with fucking its neighbor for mowing the lawn at 2 a.m. The fuck are you doing with your life, Alex?
Yeah, I
Put that
do
away.
not know what the fuck its previous form is at all. Okay, so I'm basically done.
Evolves from Skrelp.
The
And
fuck is
Skrelp
Skrelp?
looks like. If I send it to you, you'll recognize it. That's Skrelp. I'll say this is Skrelp.
Oh, that
for anybody
thing!
looking.
Right, right. Yeah, I completely forgot that Pokemon existed.
Yeah.
It looks tired.
No, that's what I mean. It looks. It's like. It looks like. There is like. It like about to go to bed, and then it evolves into. Fucking. Dragalge when its neighbor wakes up at 2 a.m.
Okay, I'm ready to send you mine when you want it.
Yeah, I'm sending you mine. Like I said, don't question the back legs. I didn't want to draw them, and that's what happened as a result. There you go.
It's not a phase, Mom!
Yeah.
Okay, I want.
And you notice I gave him a Breaking Benjamin band shirt.
I actually went a little bit Yajirobe there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
And like he's got the nose piercing, and like notice that his hair's dyed, like it's dripping a little.
Here's mine.
Is that just fucking?
Yeah, it's the Gordon Lagann glasses.
Yeah, it's like I was fucking. What the fuck is his name? Shit. It starts with K.
It's kind of a mixture of Kamina and Simone's
Kamina.
glasses from the end of the series.
Right.
Because he gets a pair of glasses for like an episode and a half at like the very end of the series when they go full crazy.
All right. Give me a sec, everybody else. I'm just saving it now. And of course, I just noticed what his horn was too.
That's why I gave him the glasses.
Nothing else is fucking. Nothing else is fucking colored. So like my eyes were drawn to the glasses. Oh my god, Afro. And yeah, and of course, like for everybody else, I didn't delete mine. Whoops. For everybody else, he named the file "Mine is a drill that will pierce the heavens." Oh my god. You complete Wally. Oh dear.
I fucking like your Absol looks like a fucking sea angel kind of.
Sea angel. I know what those are, but like it's just I don't see it, but yeah.
It's
Fine.
not a phase, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll bring up all yours, and they're all on my screen.
Yeah, shit. I never saved them on my desktop, and I've been recording on my laptop. Give me a sec.
I'll also just kind of flip through mine because I still have all the canvases open.
I closed the canvases, but I can open them back up.
Yeah. Like there's my dragon.
Shit.
Like there's my Dragonair, probably the best one of the night. Then the Crabominable, which needs bigger claws, and kind of looks like a Wailord with spider legs. And and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it needs at least 60% more blue. There's the Blossom, which is
more blue.
There's the Blossom, which is also pretty good. Yeah, because like the basic idea that the fandom got was that it's like it evolved to look more like Sharpedo.
Which Pokemon's this? Sorry.
Crabom, like The second one you had me draw, the crab one. I keep saying Crabominable, even though it's not. Yeah, Crawdons. Yeah, because Crabominable isn't. We don't speak of Crabominable.
Yeah.
There's my Phantom, which is
pretty ugly.
Which, you know, even though it doesn't look like a Phantom, it's pretty good. And then this one, which is just like my actual like joke one of the night because I could not fucking remember what a Rhyperior looks like to save my life.
Someone's just like got you at gunpoint, like draw a Rhyperior, bitch, or I'm gonna shoot you.
It's like I'll try, but I don't know what it fucking looks like.
Looks like I'm dying.
I've only played like an hour's worth of Gen 4, which reminds me, I still need to go do the grinding for that.
Yeah, Gen 4 was like the one that I just didn't do.
Yeah, like that was about the time where I kind of fell out of Pokemon for Gen 3 and Gen 4, but I bought the Gen 3 and 4 remakes of Gen 1 and Gen 2. Then, and then when 5th Gen came out, I got that, and I started getting back into Pokemon. Like, I guess I never really fell out, I just didn't get the new games up until Black and White.
I'm trying to arrange their fucking things on the screen so I can look at all of them at once. No, that's not. That's mine. That's not Afro's. Yeah.
I actually really like the eyes I did on the Dragonair. Also, if you notice the open claw on the Crawdon, that one has angry eyes. Because I remember the claws kind of looking like they had eyes on them.
Yes, they do look like they have eyes.
So I drew the open one with the angry eyes.
Nice.
Mine is a drill that will pierce the heavens.
I never finished watching Gurren Lagann.
Dude, like, okay. So here's the thing with Gurren Lagann. It's really good. And then once it does the bit of like, minor spoilers, but then once it gets to the time skip, it gets bogged down and no one likes it for a while. And then
That would explain why I stopped watching it during that piece.
And then, yeah, because, like, the pace is completely destroyed. It doesn't feel anything like it. But then once you get past that part, it gets like, okay, this is so fucking bonkers crazy. Like, what the fuck? I love this. Like,
yeah, see, like, I always liked the idea of Gurren Lagann because, like, the fucking, like, drill that's, like, the size of the entire universe.
Yeah, that happens. Like, that's one
Wait, no, it's fucking, the mech is, like, the size of the entire universe, and then the drill is, like, 70 times the size of that.
Dude, like, the ending of Gurren Lagann is, the ending of Gurren Lagann is, like, it's like, okay,
It's a religious experience.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we bought too many drugs, and we can't, and like we need to get rid of them quickly. So let's just do them all now and just finish the show real quick. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's like one of those things, like the ending of Gurren Lagann. It's like I think I just saw God there.
Alright, so out of yours, I think the Dragonair is my favorite, and
Same.
It's mostly because I really like Dragonair.
Oh yeah, the Dragonair. Yeah, like I think. Okay, discounting the silly ass Kangaskhan, which that one's probably my favorite.
Look, honestly, I was gonna say, like, my Kangaskhan has grown on me, and I fucking love it now.
But like honestly, I think my favorite is either it's like a tie between the Torchic and the Zubat.
Okay.
Like if we're ignoring the Kangaskhan.
Okay, so ignoring the Kangaskhan, my favorite is the Zubat, even though I've looked it up and its wings are a little bit wrong. But yeah, my favorite's the Zubat because it's like the most like sensible and accurate.
I'm
But
just looking at this fucking Kangaskhan.
yeah. Look at it.
Like, I should be offended, but I love them.
I know, right?
That's the best way I can describe it.
I can't wait to show Brendan and just have him just like not talk to me for a week.
My stomach hurts.
I don't know. I don't know why I struggled so hard to draw, like, a reasonably, like, not even difficult to look at Pokemon. It's like it's a hard thing to it's not like it's complex, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know why I struggled so much with that. But on the other hand, it's a good thing I did.
I'm fucking keeping that. Every once in a while, I'll just put it on my intermission screen. It'll just be there.
You know, I might actually like ink it, like do it properly. Like, you know what? I'll make an emote for our Discord server.
Dude, you have to. You have to.
I'm gonna.
Like, it's not even
wrong with me.
It's not even a fucking question at this point. Okay, I have to switch to my intermission screen. I have to stop looking at that thing.
Oh my god. Alright. I think we're done for the day.
Yeah, like even if we wanted to continue, I don't think we can.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so... Oh, I just realized I never looked up what fucking Mega Absol looks like. So I can check, like, just how badly I fucked it up. Okay, see, I knew it had a tail that I just did not know how to draw. Also, apparently, its face is blue. The same color as its horn thingy, so I missed that. Also, its hair is even more, like, fucking Sephiroth than I remember. Also, it's more fluffy than I remember, too. I kinda got its claws.
Yeah. Honestly, the only reason why I thought of it is because, like, I remembered, oh yeah, I have a bunch of Pokemon pins, like, literally within eye shot. Like, literally in my peripheral vision, so I just looked up, I was like, oh yeah, Mega Absol.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't want people to think this is how I art. Because I'm gonna grab an image that's like that I actually drew like reasonably sensibly, just to give an example of the fact that I'm not a total scrub.
Oh no, like this is like that's like one of those like lately one of the art like things that have been going around is #SameArtist, where an artist would post multiple pieces of work that are in completely different styles that like, were drawn by them. Like that's like your version. That's like one of yours.
Yeah, I drew that, for example. like, I am an artist. I'm just was doing a silly. Also, I drew this, which I don't think you've seen this, Afro. I updated my Sonic picture, so.
Oh, I laughed way too hard.
So there you go, Afro. There's my updated Sonic picture. So I drew that as well. So see, I do art.
That is that's actually really fucking good.
Yeah, I do actually do art. Like, don't let this fucking horrible mess right here. Like, look at his face. Don't let this horrible mess right here trick you into thinking that I don't do art good. Like, I did that and that, and you can see I have the layers. I'm proving it. Like, I actually did draw this. It's not just an image. See, layers. Look at all the layers. Look at all the compressed layers. Dude, that Sonic picture, like, I literally, like, that is version 5 of that canvas because I have that many fucking layers in it. And you wouldn't think so, but I'm a tool when it comes to layer and fucking compression. Like, I actually got a message, when I was fixing it, I'm sorry, but Sai can't handle more than 250 layers in a single canvas. Like, multiple times over.
And you're all just like, bitch, you better.
Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, what is finished? Compress, compress, compress. Now let's just save that out as a different file. Now I have more layers to work with. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute so I can haunt your dreams.
Dude, when you do actually finish that Kangaskhan one, you gotta give me a copy of the transparent version.
Oh yeah, I will. Like I said, I will update this and ink it and stuff. I'll probably just redraw it so it looks better. But in terms of, I will redraw it so it's less scrappy and more actual sensible. It's gonna be the same pose and everything though.
I'm sorry, but I have to share this Kangaskhan with people.
Well, I mean, before you do, let me find a thing that can put my signature on it, so people don't try to steal it.
Yeah, on the one, yeah, of course, but then again, who the fuck would steal that? Then again, who the fuck wouldn't steal that?
Yeah.
That's prime meme fodder.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is why I want to sign it first.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of that fucking you know that it's you know that image is you, your girlfriend, her father, her brother, her ex, the guy she tells you not to worry about. That's the equivalent of her brother.
Yeah, kinda.
I could see that being that specific one.
Oh dear. Alright. I think we're done. I'm gonna turn off the stream. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say goodbye,
so am I.
guys.
Yeah, see you guys later. I'll probably stream again Sunday, either Pokemon or Silent Hill, I don't know.
Okey-dokey. Bye everybody.
See you guys later.